The squadron leaders are some of the most powerful characters in Hunter x Hunter, but how do they compare to each other? That's what I'm going to be finding out today. Though, quick disclaimer, I'm not going to be scaling any unknown characters like Beehorn or the alligator. Please let me know what you think of this list in the comments below. But with that out of the way, at the bottom of the list we have Peggy. Not only was he just the intelligence guy, spending all his time reading books, he was never actually shown to have a net ability. Likely because he was one of the earlier chimera ants and never got a chance to get one from Poof. So, he goes at the very end. Next up at number 9, we have Turtle. While he was shown to have exceptional durability, that seemed to be mainly because of his shell. So that just leaves his head as a glaring weak spot. And without any known and net ability, he just can't be placed any higher. Now the next placement might be a little controversial, but I think Colt belongs at number 8. Not only was he the first squadron leader to be born, so he likely isn't as high quality as the others, he also doesn't possess a net ability, just like the last two. Though because he's clearly built more for offense than the previous two, and because of the mobility of his wings, I think he deserves this placement. For the 7 spot, we have Melioron. This decision is one of the main reasons I think Colt's placement might be contentious. The reason Melioron is in this spot is because he is the first chimera ant on this list to have a confirmed net ability, and it's pretty useful. While he is by far the physically weakest of the squadron leaders, he more than makes up for it with his invisibility. And he's not that weak, because he was able to take a Nen-infused punch from Ramat, just like all the other squadron leaders. So, it shouldn't be too drastic of a difference. This added with the fact that Colt doesn't have an area of effect ability, or any ability at all, to reliably hit Melioron with, I just can't see him winning, which is why I'm putting Melioron at number 7. The number 6 spot belongs to Yunju. Due to his only scaling being him getting folded by Kite and tanking gunfire, with the added fact that he doesn't have a net ability, I just can't place him any higher. But he also was the first squadron leader to break off from the Queen, so he's likely strong. So I can't place him any lower. That's why he gets the number 6 spot. Halfway through the list, we now have Bluster at number 5. His net ability is very basic, though very strong, because he was able to easily destroy Flutter's corpse in seconds, though he just doesn't compare to the rest of the list. Next up, at number 4, we have Welfin. He not only has a much more complex Hatu, he also has the added black centipedes, making most fights he gets into a tie, at least. Though if you want to swap him with Bluster, I would understand. Starting off the top 3, we have Cheetu, who might surprise a lot of you being this high, but I have my reasons for placing him here. Though Cheetu's net abilities aren't very good, they aren't nearly as bad as people make them out to be. And he's also the only squadron leader to make a net ability on the fly. All of this combined with his speed is what puts him this high on the list. At number 2, we have Leol. He's a strong character, able to use a worse version of Skill Hunter with less restrictions, giving him a very good net ability, while also likely being very physically strong due to his lion biology. That finally leaves the number 1 spot for Zazan. That's right, Zazan is the strongest squadron leader. Not only was she able to take on one of the strongest members of the Phantom Troop and do significant damage, she also has access to poison and transformation that is so durable that she's able to take a co-infused sword strike from Phaeton without flinching. She is one of, if not the most successful of the Chimera Ants when it comes to breaking off from the Queen and establishing her own empire. So that's how I think the ranking goes. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and make sure to like and subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.